Hello, my friends. This is your happy Stanford lady, Rachel Markin, helping the creative you shine through. Welcome to May. I can't believe we're in May already. And this is my Simply Fantastic video for May. And I'm super excited to introduce you to some new products. So let's go to my Facebook page real quick. On here, I always post my pictures, so that's always fun to see pictures of the cards, and you can be more interactive. So thank you for those who have subscribed on YouTube. I super appreciate it. Hop on over to my Facebook page as well, and you can interact with me there. And then, of course, you can message me there as well. This is my demonstrator page. I am going to get ready to upgrade this. I have made lots of cards, you guys, so I'm going to personalize this page myself, and super exciting. You can order it anytime, obviously, but this comes out on Monday, and Tuesday, May 4th, the catalog goes live. So this is all I can show you today, but watch for next week and Add a Dash of Glitter, because I'm going to go over more of the catalog. Super exciting. Beautiful catalog, you guys. Beautiful catalog. So, hello. Magic box. Super exciting for the magic box. I love the idea of the magic box. So if you have never watched me before, the concept behind the magic box is that when you go to create, you put everything in one box, take it with you so that you don't have 1,000 things and you don't kind of get like overwhelmed. Magic box empty. And that's exactly what happened last night. So I got to go stamp with my friends Teresa and Christy and Shauna, and I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. So a lot of times Magic Box, I've kind of like thought out the project and I thought out like what I'm going to do. And I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. So I went crazy and I packed 2 bags, which I tell everybody not to do. And Christy and Shauna both laughed at me because they're like, where's your Magic Box? So I did not even follow my own rules. Yeah, and I was like everywhere. However, I had a super great time. Lilybug was there. That's Teresa's granddaughter, and she stamped with me, and we had a fabulous time. So I can't wait to show you some of the fun things that I was able to create with her. I'm going to do that in a couple of videos to show you some ideas that we came up with, which is super fun. So this week, hand penned. Is this not gorgeous? So this is a brand new set that's coming out in the new catalog, and it does come with dies. Now we're not going to use those today because we are stamping Simply Fantastic style, but I wanted to let you know that dies are an option. I have got to get my, they're like just everywhere right now. I've got to get my magnetic strips. I have like magnetic strips that everything sits on. So I'm going to set these to the side so they're not like crazy everywhere. Because I wanted to show you, this is super cool. I'm going to put this back down so you can see. At this time in the new, they have actually like in the insert is actually on the case that it comes in, so you can see where everything sits, which I thought was really cool. Like, I think that's a really cool concept. So I wanted to show you that. I'm going to go ahead and put this here because I know this is the block that we're going to use, and we're going to use this little word. So we're going to get that set up, ready to go. Super exciting. So this is hand penned, and it comes, like I said, as a bundle, but it comes as a suite too. You can get it as a suite with DSP, and so we're going to look at the DSP as well. So this is the beautiful DSP for hand penned. Let me see if I can find all of the different colors. So I, of course, cut it Love It, Chop It style. So if you've not heard of Love It, Chop It, which if you watch any of my videos, I'm always talking about Love It, Chop It. It is a Kylie and Bruno Bertucci. I did not come up with it. However, I do have a So Now What Love It, Chop It video that you can watch to learn how to do Love It, Chop It. And the idea behind it is, and maybe you don't, but I have had paper where I keep it in the 12 by 12 the way that it comes. Just try to show you all this pretty paper. and then I never use it. And so Love It Chop It has really made me approach my paper differently. It's made me like think outside of the box, and I use it. I end up using pretty much all my paper all the time. So thank you, Bruno and Kylie Bertucci, because it is wonderful. It's a wonderful system. I do actually really love it. Okay, so that's all the beautiful paper. Cut, Love It, Chop It style. Okay. Gorgeous hand pen paper. Now, another thing that comes with the hand pen. Did I show you this one? Maybe not. This is the other one I was missing. There you go. Beautiful, beautiful. It comes with a Memories and More pack. So if you've heard me talk about Memories and More, that is for scrapbooking, but it is also beautiful for cards. And these vellum, which I will use in another piece. These are like little square doily vellums. We'll be using those later on. But Memories and More comes with 4x6 cards. 25 of them, and 25 4x3 cards, and they're all double-sided as well. And some of them have like pretty words like you see, or they have places where you can do your writing. So these are gorgeous. I mean, these cards, like, these are beautiful. I can't wait to color those in. You know how I love to color. So look at that. More coloring options on this one. Cultivate a good life, it says. I love that. Picture perfect. Isn't that pretty? Are these beautiful? Really, really beautiful cards. So 25 of each of those. Life is a garden of possibilities. That's really pretty, isn't it? The other nice thing about the Memories and More packs, though, is it comes with stickers. So it comes with these really, actually quite beautiful. You get 4 sheets of these really pretty stickers as well. So that is part of the Memories and More, which I think is super, super cool. I wanted to show that off. And then there is, it wasn't available for me to get yet, but there is a pack of cards and matching cards and envelopes with this for 20 cards, 20 envelopes for $10, which you just cannot go wrong. So wanted to show off the Memories and More as well. Now, today we're only going to be using the Evening Evergreen, which is one of the new ink colors, but I wanted to remind you, if you go back and catch some of my videos, you will see the new ink colors because I am loving them so, so much. So we have Polished Pink, Pale Papaya, Fresh Freesia, that's what I'm hearing people call it. I could not pronounce it right. I don't know why. Soft Succulent. Aren't they beautiful? Like really a beautiful combination together. But today, we're just going to use the Evening Evergreen because Simply Fantastic means stamps, ink, and paper. And so we want to keep it simple, but simple is beautiful. And you can do really, really beautiful things with simple. So I saw an accordion fold, a triple accordion fold that was like full size, like this, but I just felt like it was big and bulky, so I created my own. So I saw a full size accordion on YouTube. I'm sure that's where I saw it, but I just felt like that was too bulky. I don't know why. I just didn't like it. I didn't like the look of it. So I decided to make my own size. And so that's what we're going to work with today. So I'm going to give you the sizes. And then we're going to put these beautiful cards together. I have 2 of them to put together. But then, of course, I have several on the side. The magic of the video where you're like, voila, and here's the rest. So you start out with 11 by 4 1/4. Okay, so that's your normal, one of your normal card base sizes. However, you're going to score at 9 3/4, at 7 inches, and at 4 1/4 inches, so that you have what I call a triple accordion fold. It's actually very, very simple once you have the measurements down, which isn't that what it always is. It's like getting the measurements down. And then I did one in the evergreen. So this is the Polished Pink cardstock. So we are using different colors of the cardstock, but only the actual evergreen stamp pad. Now, I'm going to pull out my handy dandy Stamparatus because it should be your best friend, right? I always say that. So I'm going to pull out my Stamparatus, and because these are photopolymer stamps, you need the black piece that is down. Look at how sad my black piece is, you guys. I have just used it till I got to get a new one. I have used it so much. Of course, I use my Stamparatus pretty much every day, so there you go. And I like to have these grid papers that you can buy. I do like to have my grid paper. I think that makes it nice for when you are like wanting to position something or have something just so. Now, today we're going to randomly stamp. So let's go over the sizes of our DSP, and some of it I made white paper. So the inside piece for the back, so the back piece here is 4 by 3, and actually I am using one of the pieces from the Memories and More, but you could use the beautiful DSP as well, but today I'm going to use the Memories and More. So only one piece at 4 by 3. Then you need 2 pieces at 4 by 2.5, and I did a piece of DSP, and then I did a piece of plain white because I want you to be able to write on, you know, to sign your card, to write on it. And then you need 2 pieces at 4 by 1. And again, I did a piece of DSP and I did a piece of white for this inside piece. Okay, so those are the measurements for you, so that you have them. And then what I ended up doing, you can pick either stamp. So I want to show you, I'm going to use this stamp today, but some of the DSP and the hand pen had more of this flower, and so some of them, when you see, I use that flower, but today this flower matched both of the pieces that I picked. So that's what we've got on our block. So we're just going to do the evergreen, pat, pat, pat. And this is random. So when I talk about random stamping, I'm going to go all around. And the reason that I'm doing that is because you're going to lay that DSP down. But it looked actually really, really nice when you had like the flowers peeking out behind. So you see that I am just randomly going along and stamping the whole inside of the card. That's really all I'm doing. On this piece, you can do the same thing. You can lay out the front so that you have a little bit of that showing. And then on the white pieces, I did the same. Now on the white, I'm only going to do a little bit on this bigger piece, the 4 by 2.5, because this is where I want to do my writing. But on this white piece, I thought it was really beautiful to really show off your beautiful stamp. So we actually created kind of our own DSP. And this one did really well as well. That took a little bit of that extra on there. Isn't that pretty? So that is the end of our stamping pretty much. I'm going to do the same thing on the green because that is my assembly line. You know how I like to do assembly line stamping. Now I do think that these cards would be gorgeous for Mother's Day. Mother's Day is coming this week, which is really hard for me. I'm not going to lie. I get really sad at this time of year. Not that I'm not happy for other people. I just miss my mom so very much. And I miss her voice and I miss time with her. And I know that that's hard as times come along. You've got birthdays and different things that you have come up. And then Father's Day rolls around, and I have several friends who've lost their fathers instead of their moms. And I, have talked to them about that, and they're just like, it's just a really hard time. So I just try to remember that there is beauty in the healing, obviously. But I also think my friend Nikki Smith has really been reminding me of this. I think there's something really beautiful when you talk about it too. When you really share your struggles with other people, I think we do better when we share our struggles together, when we're walking together, and it's not you're not in it on your own. And that is very important because we're not an island. We're actually not meant to be an island. I like this anything is possible. So I'm going to stamp that in the front of that one. Trying to see if I want to use a tag on the other one. Maybe. Or we'll just do the anything is possible. We'll just do that. So there's just sharing a little bit with you. Oh yeah, that's really pretty. That that it's hard, that I can, be happy and I can celebrate with people, but truthfully, this this time can be hard for people. And so it's probably good to remember that too. As we get excited to celebrate, that some people maybe aren't feeling so excited to celebrate and that it's difficult. So always good, just like little reminders. Mother's Day for me, seriously, it just made me weep. I just have struggled so much with it. And since my mom has passed away, how pretty that is. Since my mom has passed away, we have gone to Waffle House, and we go in like super late at night, and that has been a blessing for me because I honestly just have a hard time going out with the big crowds while everybody's celebrating Mother's Day. I just miss my mom so much. So there's some honesty for you on my part that I'm just like, I don't want to see that or be around it right now. And that's, I mean, that's just truth. That's just where I'm at, and I'm not like bitter about it. I just get sad. So I really appreciated that we kind of started new traditions, and I think that's something that you can do too. You know, it doesn't have to look like everybody else's traditions. You can do your own and find your own place, and then that's a way of remembering and yeah, just finding your own pace in that. So all I'm doing, you guys, while I'm chatting away is I'm just attaching my papers. You see how simple this card is? Like we have assembled it and we're pretty much almost done. I'm going to just assemble this piece and we're done, which is super crazy. Um but yeah, so be aware of that, you know, and I have always appreciated friends who have asked, what can I do for you in this time? How can I help you? To be aware that everybody's pace is different, to be aware that the grief process is a process. And forever, I mean, I'm sure I will always miss my mom. I've talked to some of my friends who their mom has been gone like 21 years, 25 years, and they still miss them and they still get sad. So just be aware that people's processes are different. So look at this gorgeous, hello, are you kidding me? And look how quick that was. This is just stamps, ink, and paper, you guys. So, so simple. And I wanted to show you that you don't, I mean, it doesn't have to be crazy. You can do something super, super simple. Now this time, we're going to turn the card, the 4x3, the other direction. So you saw it go that direction. Now you're going to see it go more up and down. So different, little different, direction that we've got going on there. Okay, we're going to do this, of course, our white piece. So we've got our room to do our writing. And you don't have to do the stamping behind it, but again, I think it gives it layers. And I think layers, when you're doing more simple stamps, ink, and paper, sometimes I don't know, I think layers are nice. I think that they add a nice, touch to what you are creating. So, I mean, again, you don't have to do that. I'm trying to think, yeah, I'll do the flower. As I talk to myself. Do you guys do that when you're creating? Do you talk to yourself? You're like, is that really what I wanted to do? Yeah, I tend to talk to myself while I'm creating. I've made so many cards, you guys, and my husband's like, are you going to make videos? I'm like, well, I think I would be ready to make videos for several months just because I've been so inspired, which is nice. That's a nice thing. Um, it took me probably almost 2 years after my mom passed away to even pick up my stamps, which is crazy because that's like my outlet. But it was our, you know, it was our time as well, and so it just took me. Isn't that gorgeous? It just took me a while to be able to do that, to pick things up and yeah, go back to doing that again. Oh my gosh, you guys, are you seeing how quick this is? So the big thing with this, again, you know, I do assembly line is I do it in stages. So like I cut all of my card bases, I matched up my pieces, and I cut like my DSP pieces and the pieces that I wanted to match. And then literally you saw how quick this card was. So I would just like stamp all of my flowers and then just put my pieces together. Like look how quick that is, but how gorgeous. Isn't that pretty? And it does set up. So you could have it like, you know, like setting up. So I'm going to move this so that we can like see all the pretty cards. So I'll call out the colors as we do it. So these are a couple in Pale Papaya is the card base. Isn't this gorgeous? Like this paper and these flowers together, really, really pretty. So these are the pale papaya. And I think I used pretty much every time I used one of the Memories and More cards in the back because I already had like really cute. And oh, see on these I did a thinking of you inside, or I did something, I did an extra saying. So you certainly can do a saying here, a saying here, a saying here. So that's kind of whatever your preference is. But those are pale papaya. Then we've got the fresh freesia. How pretty. I just fell in love with how these looked. I have another, yep, I got another fresh freesia. And I liked the like just finding the really pretty, like just the little sayings that were that you could find in the Memories of More packs. Then here is the soft succulent. Look how pretty. I like the BU. Isn't that pretty? So there's the soft succulent. Here's another soft succulent. Yes, always dreaming. I believe in you. Isn't that really nice? And then we did one today, and here's another one. So this is our polished pink. So we've got our beautiful polished pink. Love grows here. I like that. Live life in full bloom. Anything is possible. Live life in full bloom. Isn't that really pretty? I love it. And then this is our evening evergreen, which we did one today. Anything is possible. I believe in you. Carpe diem, which means seize the day. So you've got that, and then you got this one. Do you love them? Okay, let's do, maybe just do one of each so that we can snap a little pic. You know that we like to do the funny picture of the hello, look at my cute cards picture. So we will, yeah, 4 is usually about all it can maintain. We can have a couple like here, like artistically on the side. Right? Like super, super cute. We could set another one here. So you could kind of see them on the side. Yay! Snap a picture. You know, my husband's telling me to do silly things with that. Okay, so how easy was that? Triple accordion fold. I kind of made that word up. I don't even know if that's the name of the card. But super, super simple fold. Super simple cut, but gorgeous. Aren't these cards amazing? Super, super easy to do. Simply fantastic. All right, let's go to the front screen. Thank you for joining me in that. That was so quick. Like we were like, what? We're done? So remember that tomorrow, May 4th, and May the 4th be with you, is also new catalog day, and the catalog goes live. So you can order it anytime. But remember, you can also message me. So if you go to Facebook and you friend me on Facebook, then we can talk on Messenger, and I can help you to figure out what to order. And if you want a catalog, get a hold of me for that too. I will gladly help you to get a hold of your own catalog as well. So any $50 order, if you put in a $50 order with me, you get a free catalog. So let me know if I can help you with that. And I pray that you have a wonderful, wonderful week this week as you get ready to celebrate whatever, Mother's Day or anything else that you celebrate. Just make sure that you make a difference in the world around you. Go and make the world a better place with your unique personality and your unique smile and the way that you bring light to the world. And until I see you next week and add a dash of glitter, I bid you adieu.